So I hope that you can hear me and that the sound is working, because it's been complicated to get this to work, unfortunately, but I hope that we are online and sounding the way that I hear myself sounding. And the purpose of today's video is two things, and I will elaborate on this in the future, but I felt like I've been holding back for such a long time that I actually wanted to do something, even if it's quick and not super elaborate, and even perhaps if it doesn't include extremely high quality gear to feed the sound into my machine. Of course, I'm not talking about the two products that I will be discussing today, which are the LARS CM-G guitar pickup, which you see right here, and the HyVibe electronics guitar system, or electronic system for the guitar, which you see right here. So those two I think are great, but I am using a setup with an audio interface and a mic that are USB and interesting, very, very unique, I think, but a little bit tricky to use, so hopefully they're working. So in the future, perhaps I can make some recordings or tests with the actual gear going through some higher quality audio interfaces, and we'll see where that takes us. But for the purpose of today's video, I wanted to introduce those two pieces of equipment. And so what you are hearing right now is a combination of this passive pickup that you see here, as well as a microphone that is pointed at around the 12th fret, which is a USB transducer by Lewitt, DGT 650. So that's why you can hear my voice. Otherwise it would be very soft, because then you would only be hearing the pickup, which I will test as well. So let me just give you an idea. So this is a really cool pickup that I found out about online, and I saw that Alejandro Hurtado was recording with this, and I mean, he sounds amazing regardless of what he does, but it sounded so clean to me, and I like very clean sound. Even though that may be unique, I really like the unique, the clean sound that you can produce from this. This is particularly important for me because I used to have a more quiet room to record in, and now that has changed. So I was looking at some options potentially of how I would still be able to record well without picking up the ambient noise, because I now am next to a very busy street, and so that makes even the most amazing mics potentially problematic to work with as a result. So with this transducer that is passive, I figured I would be able to record reasonable quality sound and reduce the car noise. So let's give this a try, and we'll see how it sounds. And remember, now this is combination of the pickup and the mic, and then I'll test just the pickup. Okay, so let's give this a go. the audio interface that they call a breakout box, which is a really simple, very straightforward audio interface that is part of this unique DGT 650 USB mic that I'm using. So I am using the software that is bundled with that to produce real-time effects, and I'm adding the reverb as well as compression and some EQ to this sound that you're hearing. So keep that in mind, okay? This is Juan Montes Rodriguez flamenco guitar. If you're interested in one, please contact FL Waves and talk to Michel Iacarino, and he will make sure to take care of you really well, because it's been amazing working with him. So again, this is with both the mic and the pickup. So what I'm gonna do now is I will try the pickup purely without the mic, and let's see how that sounds. So hopefully I won't mess this up. Here we go. So you will not be able to hear my voice anymore, or at least it'll be really soft. So let's test that. Now we're back, and now back to the purely only pickup. I was gonna talk without turning the mic on. So, pardon the mistakes in the playing. So I am not trying to demonstrate my virtuosity. I'm just trying to show you how these two pieces of gear work and how they sound. So I am personally really happy with how this pickup sounds. I mean, it's honestly very affordable, and it is very clean and so easy to use because it's passive, so no batteries, nothing, and it's pretty rugged. I think comes in really high quality materials, and it was very easy to get one from Spain directly. So the website is LARS Pickups, and I believe it is LARS Pickups .es, LARS Pickups.es, and the brains of the operation is an individual by the name of Lauren Serrano. So if you communicate with him, it was very easy working with him and getting one of these pickups shipped to me from Spain, and very, I mean, I am really thrilled with it. You can use it for live performance as well, and it's so easy and so small. You just stick it over here basically, and you are good to go. And basically it's very resistant to feedback. I am really thrilled with it, and I think you should give it a try and see how it sounds for you. So that's the first part, and I will make more recordings with this so that you can hear what it sounds like. Now, what I am also gonna do is just showcase the other piece of gear here, that is the HyVibe electronics system, in case you have not seen it yet. And I really don't think there's a lot of demos on YouTube or anywhere that I could find for flamenco guitar, and how you could use this particularly for flamenco or even rumba within guitar, that I think will have a great application for this tool, as well as, I mean, several other things. Honestly, I'm not going to go into all of them today, but I will do some more in-depth videos in the future. I'll show you what this thing can do. But just to give a shout out to the people that were involved. So again, this guitar came from Sevilla, from FL Waves. They did not have the system installed in it. It was a purely acoustic instrument. And so I had this installed, and it wasn't easy to get it to work the way that I wanted it to, so I had to go through some iterations. But I am satisfied with how it sounds right now, and I wanted to give credit to the folks involved. So this first went to, the initial installation was done at Music Go Round in Natick in Massachusetts. And this was at the advice of Matt Wolski, who is the COO of the company. And I then had some fine tuning done to it at Ritchie's Music Center in Hoboken, New Jersey. And the luthier there is John Pascal. The luthier in Natick was Dan Armstrong, and the person that runs the shop at Ritchie's is an extremely nice and understanding, accommodating person, Carlos Haas. He also is a guitar player, so it's great to work with someone who is aware of both the technical, musical, as well as the business side of things. And of course, my good friend Andy Culpepper in Ithaca, who's the great guitar maker, both flamenco and classical, was also involved in tweaking this for me a little bit. And then finally, in Harlem, in New York, I had Steve Bloom also work on this. And in the tweaks and adjustments from everyone, I think I'm satisfied with where we got to with this And this is basically an acoustic reverb and other effects tool, as well as a looper and a tuner and a metronome. So it just does so many different things. And so what you do is you play and then you record into the guitar, and then the guitar itself becomes your amplifier, speaker. You can even play through your phone and connect it to Bluetooth to the guitar, and then the guitar itself becomes the speaker. So imagine in flamenco, if you're using a compass, metronome, or app, you can connect it to the guitar, and then the compass will come out of the guitar straight. I mean, that is extremely useful, I think, and very unique application to flamenco guitarists. Okay, so very interesting. I'm gonna do a very quick demo by using a loop that I recorded into the guitar directly, and then I have it stored in the guitar. Now there's a new feature of this system that allows you to store several loops. So it previously just allowed one, and now you can store several. So you basically can create your own set of backing tracks and have them with you, right? Or you can do it on the fly. So I recorded, of course, the one and only Pharaon by Gypsy Kings. And so I'm gonna just do a very quick rundown of that, and then we'll keep this video short. And if anyone has any questions, you can feel free to contact me, and I'll do my best to help answer all of the questions. And I'll have more videos, of course, in the future. So, so I see there's a couple of questions. Much respect for you. Thank you, Muhammad. Beautiful. I'm a classical guitar player, but I want to diversify to flamenco. Yes, that's a great idea. Play for us, Pharaon. I'm going to do that just in a second. Can you tell me where we can buy this? Leave a link. Yes, I will do that in the video description. So I'm not sure what you mean when you said this, but the pickup is LARS pickups.es, and then the HyVibe system, I'll also leave a link to that. So let me go ahead and show you how this works. So I've already recorded the loop, and I'm just going to play it, and it plays through the guitar, and there are no cables, right? So I have not connected any cables, except of course for this pickup, which has nothing to do with the HyVibe, but this happens all acoustically through the guitar. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So here we go. So this is the loop to Pharaon that I recorded, and I'm gonna play it back, and then I can do the solo on top. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn off the mic so you can hear only the pickup one more time with the HyVibe this time. Here we go. hope you got an idea. I am gonna do just a very quick demo of another tune, just so that you can get an idea. I'm gonna just leave the mic on now so I don't have to keep going back and forth. And then we'll wrap this up. Not too long of a video. It's already 25 minutes. And then I will have more to come, but I just wanted to give all of you a sense of how this stuff works. And it really, I mean, so much fun, so much inspiration, really easy to use. It really adds another dimension, and it makes it really so much more interesting. So here we go. So I hope that you were able to get an idea about how all this stuff works. I will have more to come in the future. Hopefully I have more live streams as well, just to give you an idea. So بتمنى تكونوا انبسطتوا بهالفيديو، وإن شاء الله تكونوا استفدتوا شوي وأخذتوا فكرة عن الاثنين برودكتس. بطلت اتذكر كيف احكي عربي صراحة. وان شاء الله اذا في عندكم اسئلة فيكم تسألوني. لحط كل المعلومات بالفيديو ديسكريبشن، وبنرجع منضلنا على اتصال ان شاء الله للمرة المقبلة ونحكي. So have a great day, and we will get back together soon. And now I need to figure out how to end the live stream.